nerdrotic.com.
Let's get to Spider-Man because I don't know. There was a guy out there, some scooping asshole, who mentioned Punisher and the Hulk were going to be in it, and that Jean Grey,
these people,
Sadie Sink was going to be Jean Grey, which people still refuse to believe, which is kind of funny. But you know, and the earlier trailer was fine, but this one kind of next level. So the one thing I've always wanted to do is do a trailer reaction with Dean Cain. So Superman and react to Spider-Man.
Yes.
Look at that one shot already.
Mm-hmm.
Gino's Pizza.
I know.
I like it.
Look at that.
Yeah.
What is happening to me?
Did you miss me, Spidey?
I'm losing my mind. I am totally out of control. I gotta fix whatever this is right now.
Final semester MIT.
Dad, who do you think is actually watching these?
Maybe someone.
Okay, well, bye, someone.
What the?
I like the color.
Better?
The
You
contrast.
found a way to suppress
pause it real quick.
the
So it looks like they're really getting into the other Evolve or Die story from Straczynski, and they're gonna there's elements from that story that were actually in Madam Web that they can't, like Ezekiel, that they can't use to get super nerdy on you guys. But basically Peter's evolving, and you can mix this up with the storyline from much earlier where he gets, you know, six arms. But it's also in Evolve or Die, he's got, like, it's Man Spider, but he's got spikes coming out of his wrists. So they're applying some of that too, which is good and bad, because that Straczynski run led up to the thing that killed Spider-Man, which is One More Day. This is why I hate the fucking title to this movie, because it's what happens. It's the title of the book right after One More Day. Now, if you don't know One More Day is where they got rid of Peter and Mary Jane's relationship through a fucking deal with Mephisto to save Aunt May's life, and everybody hates it.
After Civil War. Yeah. Like all the aftermath of that.
Quesada, yeah. But the movie itself, like, there's elements of it. This looks really freaking good. I really love the Spider-Man parts. The costume's perfect.
Yeah.
Costume
looks great. I like, technical wise, like the camera work and the color of it look good. I'm glad that there's color coming back to movies. I don't know what happened there. We went into this dark gray era for a long time, but it looks good.
Yeah, if you contrast it with the Supergirl trailer, which looks muddy. Yeah,
but they market it as this, like, bright and colorful thing, but it's just a muddy middle color. It's all desaturated. Yeah,
Zack Snyder.
NA, right?
If you see me with this stuff, run.
So could you get rid of the bad aspects but keep the good?
How would you decide what parts of nature are good or bad?
Sorry about that.
You're not one of my students, are you?
It appears we're faced with a threat we can't control. One we can't even see. You're the only one who's immune to it. You're the only one who can sense it.
And what do you think they're looking for?
Oh, see, you stumbled across my board. I'm not one of those weirdos, I swear.
He's a little weird. I'm MJ.
No, you're not.
You two don't know each other?
Yo, Spider-Man. You okay? You get rid of that monster inside you?
I go back and look at that Spider-Man suit.
Yeah. Now,
that looks perfect.
Looks great.
That is perfect. That is like spot on.
Yeah.
Yep, they finally did it. That is John Romita's Spider-Man costume.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That is now, I know there's a lot that people like McFarlane or whatever, like, this is the one. This is the one that Marvel used for their brand.
Yeah.
And the
eyes are perfect.
The eyes are perfect. I love that they move, that they have a move. I think that's
cool.
good.
They
doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it works. Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
You get rid of that monster inside you?
Think I might go see how MJ's doing.
You're not gonna get away with this.
But he might.
I didn't know you could get that big.
Savage Hulk is back.
You just have to trust me.
Fun.
This whole thing can get really scary.
Who the hell is that?
Who the hell are you?
Frank, please. I don't have anywhere else to go.
By the people who love you.
A real
Just gonna let them go myself. Love you because you're
The hand.
If you're gonna do something, you better do it now.
We're gonna do something.
Let me tell you something.
No matter how.
This part's awesome.
Yep. That part is
Look
good.
at
You
that.
get the
Oh,
popcorn bucket.
Let me see my.
Then we got to get the typical joke
All right,
in the
just
end.
Give me a sec.
But
Give me a sec.
Spider-Man is a joker. I'm okay.
I'm not in high school
This
anymore.
is this actually a character. Yeah.
I know,
You
but it's just
stretch,
such a
you stretch
standard Hollywood thing
It's
in
so
general.
good
to
for
do it.
you. You ready?
It looks good. What do you
That
think,
movie's
Dean?
gonna make
At the end.
that movie's gonna make $1 billion.
Yes.
And
Easy.
it comes out on my birthday.
All right,
Hey,
on.
look at that.
Hey,
Let's
happy
go.
birthday. Good birthday
Yeah.
present.
Yeah. And Tom Holland, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, is the best Spider-Man we've had. I like Zendaya. I like seeing the Punisher in there. I like John. He's a good dude.
All right, kick
He's a
Dean.
badass. And what was that?
Obi's the
Kick
goat.
Dean. Kick Dean. No, go ahead.
You said you like
I like those guys. So a lot of these guys. Bernthal's a friend of mine. I mean, these guys are friends of mine. So
John Bernthal's awesome.
Yeah, he's
Tell him he's a great Punisher.
he's great. But I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I really enjoy
Wish he was
him.
in.
So
I wish he was in
Well,
the
the thing
Punisher
about,
costume
like,
for his
I-
Punisher special.
I've said this many times. I actually like Tom Holland as Spider-Man a lot. I just never liked the world that he's in the movies, but I thought he was good as Spider-Man, Peter Parker. Toby's the GOAT.
Toby's the
but
GOAT.
I do like Tom Holland. I just don't like the movies really, except for No Way Home. I like the previous trailer for this movie better than this one.
Really?
This one, yeah. I thought the previous trailer was far better, but this one, the suit is perfect, 100% perfect. And
It's
yes,
awesome.
this movie is going to. This could be bigger. It really comes down to word of mouth, but this has the chance to be bigger than Doomsday. It really does.
Probably will.
And again, I'm just looking at ticket sales that I've experienced, and I looked around at other markets too, and man, these tickets are gone everywhere. It's crazy. So yeah, this is going to be a huge movie.
I think that I'm not as high on Tom Holland's Spider-Man as some other people, including you, Dean, but this is what I will say. I didn't like Tom Holland's Spider-Man for his first two entries. Like I thought he was fine. I thought he was fine as Spider-Man, but I didn't really like the movies. I didn't see anything quite of note about him. It didn't feel like Spider-Man to me because of the way he was shoehorned in late stage, and they made him so connected to Tony, all of this stuff. However, at the end of No Way Home, and not to say that's a perfect movie by any stretch, I think it's
really
good. It
fucking
had
good,
some
though.
problems.
Yeah.
But what I really did enjoy was he finally went through a loss. He finally truly meant what it means to sacrifice to be Spider-Man, and he's going to be like kind of by himself with nobody else remembering him. At the end of No Way Home, for the first time for me, I was like, you know what? I'm interested in the next MCU Spider-Man movie, and I never had been before.
Yep.
I think the trailer's pretty good. I'm not like super high on it or anything like that. I think the trailer looks really good. It's what
this is the
it
best.
obviously got people
this
excited.
This is the first Marvel trailer I've actually been excited about. Not super excited. I'm not breaking out my pom poms or anything since Endgame. This is the first one I'm like, okay, that looks pretty good because they nailed the look of Spider-Man. That's kind of an important part for me as a comic book fan.
There's a couple of other things
and
that
Tom-
like surprised me that got my attention as a big Spider-Man fan, and it's the villain interaction with him. That like Spider-Man's my favorite power he has is the spider sense. That has always been my favorite Spider-Man power, and the fact that they're playing with that, and that's the reason why he's the only one who isn't getting.
He can foil Jean Grey. I think that's really interesting.
And
And
it's like I'm like, okay, you got my attention now. Like that's kind of cool. All right.
now it's a trailer, so who knows?
Right.
And I hope the movie measures up to what the trailer is. But I love the idea of him fighting one-off like Spidey villains. You know, like Scorpion.
Yeah, I'm so glad Scorpion's in it. Like it's been so long.
Yeah. So and we'll see how it turns out. But man, I was like, oh my god, I like this trailer. And I got my tickets, and I think it could make more than Doomsday. Doomsday's gonna have a great first weekend. It's a giant cameo fest. By the way, we'll get into it later. That leaked footage was real.
I haven't seen it, so
The leaked footage was real.
Wow.
So yeah, we can't show any of it because you know why the reason I thought it was real is because Marvel was taking it down.
Yeah.
You wouldn't take it down if it wasn't
You posted
real.
it so we could watch it. It was gone by the time I clicked it.
Yeah.
It also means that the X-Men photo that came out like a year ago that everybody was saying was AI was also real.
Yep.
The group photo, that was real too.
Yep.
I was gonna say the crazy thing about
this film though is, do you think it's gonna actually get close to what the last film did? Because I was looking back to it, I'm like, I can't believe that film during COVID, 260 million domestic opening, 600 million global opening, back in 2021.
That's insane.
Like, I mean, maybe, but that's Andrew Garfield and Toby. That really propels that movie and adds $1 billion. I think it.
All the mistake of
two.
like not saying that they're in it, and then everybody watches it and goes, "Oh wait, they're in it." So then they all have to watch it the second week. Yeah, that was a crazy.
But this one has the potential of firstly being a better movie, which could get good word of mouth. But also, is it going to be better than Far From Home and Homecoming? And I think that's going to be a good marker, because like those are the last two films that weren't a big crossover film. Like No Way Home was a big crossover tentpole film. Like this is supposed to be a new, really kind of setup for a trilogy with Tom Holland. Can it sustain on its own, and will it be Doomsday? Because that's what Sony wants for sure.
Well, I don't think that cameos improve the quality of a movie. They just get people through the door to give the chance to even judge the movie in the first place. This is why if Doomsday does less than this movie, they're in trouble, because they are throwing literally everything they have at the screen. And if they still can't beat Spider-Man on his own, people spoke about like Superman sets the watermark for DC. Doomsday will set the watermark for anything else Marvel can ever do.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so if they do lose to Spider-Man, that's a big issue for them.
It's a really big issue for them, because Disney can't just be like, well, if Doomsday isn't that big of a hit, well, we can still move forward with the Spider-Man. You fucking can't. It's Sony's. And that's the one thing that people forget about this, is that when it comes to the box office profits from this movie, Sony takes 75% of it. Disney takes 25% of it. So like Disney can't set the MCU fully and completely on the back of Spider-Man and Peter Parker, because they don't see the money from it.
Also, this could be one of the most expensive films ever made, because early reporting is that Doomsday might have a budget of upwards of $400 million, but more impressively, a marketing budget of like $300 million.
So Infinity War and Endgame
budget's gonna be a lot higher, but marketing $300 million is insane.
Right. So Infinity War, this is what I'm saying though. Infinity War and Endgame back in 2018 when they were made, it cost over $1 billion to film both of those movies, just production. Over $500 million per movie. There is no fucking way in hell, with the cast, with how inflated everything has become over the last like several years. There's no way that Doomsday costs less than $600 million, and it might be more, not including marketing.
Yeah. The thing is with Doomsday, it's not intended to make money. It's not supposed to be profitable. I mean, that'd be incredible if it was. But no, they're okay taking big losses on this if it sustains Marvel, that they could keep making movies.
It's their,
but like they desperately need to course correct the budgets on future things. If you ever want to do Shang-Chi 2, you got to get the budget in check. We can't be doing $200 million movies and still expect to break even at Marvel.
Because if your budget gets upwards to $600 million, that means about $1.8 billion to break even.
Yeah, but like losing money on a movie itself for something, if you want to reset an entire area, it's not a bad business strategy on its own, assuming you can make good movies afterwards. But if you don't have a plan, or if your plan is Shang-Chi 2, if you're just going to continue making the crap that drove you into that position in the first place, you are doomed.
It's going to happen.
Well,
I'd bet on it.
I would bet on it. I would bet. Okay, I can't say much. I would just bet on not a lot changing. Not a lot changing after this. It's really real. I don't know about Shang-Chi 2, but like what their plan is afterwards, which is just nuts.
I mean, I could just guess they're gonna put a lot of the weight onto the X-Men. What is a queer icon? The X-Men. Oh, they're all gay.
The X-Men casting is the most important. If you want to know the direction of Marvel, just look at the X-Men casting when it comes out. That'll tell you. When Denzel Washington is Magneto, then you'll know. Or Giancarlo Esposito as Professor X. They're too old, but
he won't be good.
He won't be good. Spider-Man, and it's still I have concerns. It's kind of a busy movie. There's a lot going on. The one good thing is you watch that trailer, you don't know what the hell's about. There's some mysterious figure who's totally not Jean Grey, manipulating things. But why? She's a good guy. Why is she doing this? So, and then why are they introducing an X-Men in a Sony movie? And why are the Hand in it? And is Daredevil going to be in that jail? Are they going to mention the events of Daredevil Born Again season 2? We're in the hell with Spider-Man during that whole time.
There's
You
one
know?
shot. There's one shot people are speculating where in the last trailer where he's like jumping and attacking the hand, and there's like an open spot where another character.
That's
could go.
well, that would make
That
sense.
could be Daredevil.
Just
I'd
like
say,
the
like,
trailer
do
from
Devil
No Way
Cell Block
Home
D in
erased
his show.
some
Exactly.
characters from it. The same thing there.
Daredevil
But-
was in the previous film, so that shouldn't be a
Right.
surprise.
It would be cool if they did that. That would be a
Yeah,
cool team up.
But Daredevil needs to do the whole Devil in Cell Block D in season 3, so he wouldn't be able to escape prison even if there was a fight.
I try to forget about that fucking show.
Oh,
Maybe
well,
he
there's
would
still
go
a third
back.
season.
Maybe he would go back and be like, "I need to serve my time."
Yeah,
It's the
he
law.
might.
So they're trying to fix
Yeah.
things. Marvel, they're trying to fix things, but they can't. They're not willing to do what it takes to fix things. And wow, that sounds familiar. BBC's not willing to do the things they need to do to fix Doctor Who. Same, well, maybe with Paramount and Star Trek. We don't know yet. We have a trailer to look at much later. And Star Wars doesn't know what to do. Like Lucasfilm doesn't know what to do, or is unwilling to do what needs to be done to fix these things. So we'll see what happens. But Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to make it's going to make more money than Superman and Supergirl combined.
After watching the trailer, I want to see the movie.
Yep.
There's the key.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to do. So
It did its job.
Nerderotic.com. Please subscribe.